Skipped main content goals. Arsenal Media. The 4th of May 2018. We're back in Premier League action when we host Burnley at Emirates Stadium on Sunday afternoon. From Callum Chambers' sublime finish to Eduardo's stunning volley, we've scored some classic goals against the Clarets in recent years, but which of these was our best finish? Click play on the video above and then don't forget to vote in our poll below. Copyright 2018 The Arsenal Football Club plc. Permission to use quotations from this article is granted subject to appropriate credit being given to www.arsenal.com as the source. Pre-match report with all the tributes, the analysis and the outpouring of emotion surrounding Arsene Wenger's final home match in charge. It's easy to forget that there a game taking place on Sunday. The man himself would be the first to remind us of that. His side realistically need a draw to all but secure 6th place and automatic entry into next season's Europa League. But try telling that to the 60,000 inside the stadium and millions more watching around the world, eager to pay their respects to the man known to us as the boss. Inside and outside Emirates Stadium there will be a host of activities in honor of Wenger, from a tribute book in the armory to commemorative t-shirts being handed out to every fan to wear. Once the final whistle blows, we will continue to show our love and thanks for the manager, as well as waving goodbye to Per Mertesacker, Alex Scott and Vic Akers. But first will be the match, Wenger's last 90 minutes in charge in North London on an occasion that is sure to stir the emotions of everyone connected to the club. Let's make sure that it is a farewell that will resonate the world over. Read on for a comprehensive pre-match briefing. We've got classic goals against Burnley, team news, an exclusive chat with the manager, match facts, graphics and a chance to have your say. Feeling the love. Wenger on feeling the love from the fans. I have met so many nice people on a daily basis who really appreciated what I tried to do, or what I did. I would like to be very thankful for them, because for me it's an opportunity as well to thank people who have been so faithful. I had the luxury basically to manage for 22 years in a sold-out stadium. That is a real luxury in life when you are in my job. Team news, Arsenal, Cazorla, calf, El Nini, ankle, Koscielny, Achilles, Burnley, wood, foot, doubt, Lee, shin, Arfield, calf, before, knee, Brady, knee, the opposition tactical expert, Michael Cox. Burnley's style of play has evolved this season, although they remain the Premier League's most old-school side in the tactical sense. Statistics show they have won the highest number of aerial duels but have the worst pass completion rate. But their strength is unquestionably the defense. Only Manchester City, Manchester United and Tottenham have conceded fewer. The last word. Wenger on his challenge when taking over in 1996. When I came here, you had no history of foreign managers being successful in England. It's very difficult to put that into context again, but I must say, what was always the charm of Arsenal for me was the challenge, because it was for me to adapt to the local culture. Also, Arsenal has always been a club who manages to combine the tradition and moving forward. My challenge was to move the club forward and also respect the tradition. When I arrived, Liverpool and Man United were the best teams, they had great players. And that was the challenge to stand up to. Copyright 2018 The Arsenal Football Club plc. Permission to use quotations from this article is granted subject to appropriate credit being given to www.arsenal.com as the source. Matchday show. Arsenal Media. The 4th of May 2018. Arsene Wenger takes charge of his final home game as our manager when we host Burnley at Emirates Stadium on Sunday, and we'll be providing extensive live coverage on arsenal.com. Tune in to the website from 3:50 p.m. UK time for the following from what is sure to be an emotionally charged afternoon in North London. Matchday show, with live build-up and audio commentary from 3:50 p.m. UK time, live text commentary, featuring minute-by-minute updates and insights from our fans on Twitter. The bosses on pitch. Farewell from 6:20 p.m. approximate UK time. A live stream of his final press conference at Emirates Stadium will take place from 7 p.m. approximate UK time. A short goals clip, extended highlights and a full match replay will be available from midnight on Sunday. It's all free with digital membership, and remember, you can listen on the Arsenal app too. Copyright 2018 The Arsenal Football Club plc. Permission to use quotations from this article is granted subject to appropriate credit being given to www.arsenal.com as the source. Team news. Arsene Wenger has provided an update on Laurent Koscielny ahead of Sunday's game against Burnley. This is what he said about the France international, on the team news. Apart from Laurent, we have no new problems, but we got back late last night, so we still have to see who is available and who is less available. On the extent of Koscielny's injury, it's too early to say how bad it is for Laurent, but it doesn't look good. It's his Achilles. Copyright 2018 The Arsenal Football Club plc. Permission to use quotations from this article is granted subject to appropriate credit being given to www.arsenal.com as the source. News: Arsene Wenger has never been one to look back with any great fondness on the past, but that is what he is being asked to do during these final weeks of his tenure. The Frenchman was asked on Friday to reflect on some of his proudest achievements both at Highbury and Emirates Stadium, and this is what he said on his highlights from home games. "My highlights are when you win titles, and as well when you have big wins in the Champions League. Like against Barcelona, certainly that would be a game that remains in the memories of people. Also the qualification against Real Madrid, who had a star team. There are so many good memories, but I have not selected them all yet. They will come back to the surface again. At the moment I have not done that job." Then, on his favorite home goals. Yes, Wilshere against Norwich, Giroud scored a few special goals as well. Football is about happiness together, and every time you are manager, you feel that your target is always to make people happy and have a positive experience by watching your team. Every time that happens is of course fantastic. That is why it is very important that you enjoy success in life, because when you don't do that anymore you are always in danger. On the 2001-02 team, scoring in every game. I had special players and a special team, and we had a special spirit. We had good teams at the time. Liverpool, Chelsea were coming up, and I think in 2002 we won the championship, and in 2003 I said by coincidence that my target was to have an invincible year. When we did not do it in 2003, it looked ridiculous, but sometimes you have to put the seed in the brain of what looks impossible and take some time for it to integrate and for it to happen. From a distance I am very happy that we have been so audacious, but football makes success. In our job, you get too much praise when it goes well and too much criticism when it doesn't go well, and what is easier with experience is to take a distance with that, and have some perspective. For that you need to have your feet on the ground every day. Copyright 2018 The Arsenal Football Club plc. Permission to use quotations from this article is granted subject to appropriate credit being given to www.arsenal.com as the source. Quotes: ahead of his final game at Emirates Stadium, Arsene Wenger was in reflective mood as he mused on his time in North London. The Arsenal manager admitted that leaving Highbury for our new home in 2006 proved to be a major test for him as manager. "Yes, by far the move to the Emirates is my biggest challenge, because I had to accept to deal with limited resources, to have exceptional targets, that means to be in the Champions League every year, and of top of that to turn down magnificent offers from all over the world to face the challenge." Wenger said, "That is not always easy when you know you don't always have the resources that you wish to have. I don't know if I am proud of my part in that move. Honestly, pride is not my strength, and I always am quite self-critical. Overall, one thing I am sure of is that I handled this club with care and gave always my total commitment to the club. I love to win. In life we have people who love to win and hate to lose, and we are all both of that. I remember only the defeats, and that stops you from feeling proud. And because we lost last night, I still suffer today." Copyright 2018 The Arsenal Football Club plc. Permission to use quotations from this article is granted subject to appropriate credit being given to www.arsenal.com as the source.